In the previous chapter, I mentioned this thing about variables and text, and we call it fluid typography and fluid design, which we'll tackle later. But we're going to introduce something here, which will become really important in your workflow in Divi 5. This is the part that many people don't want to adapt to. In Divi 5, they want to keep it the old way. How Divi 5 has been designed and how it is being developed is towards the preset concept. Variables together with presets. If you've used other builders, think of a preset like a class, and it's an important concept. So I'm going to introduce it at a basic level here and work with it in this module 1, bring in that foundation and then build on it so that when we get to the fluid typography, all of that, you'll see how powerful the presets become. What do we find whenever we create a website? And that is everything we do gets repeated. We use the same headings. We use the same overline eyebrow, this little tagline here at the top. We use the same buttons. Every time we bring in a module/element, we don't want to do this again and again. And that's what presets are all about. Let's start with Pluto Coffee. Click on the plus below it and bring in another heading. Select heading. We cannot see it. Now we have to go through this whole process again. What I will do here, I'll just change the text and I'll call it another heading so we can distinguish between Pluto Coffee and this one. That's done. Click back on Pluto Coffee. Go to the right, all the way to this panel next to the heading at the top and this little icon that says Assign Presets. Select. The default is called this one, Heading Preset 1. And this one, Heading Preset 1, is how you bring it in. This one we can't see that I said is called another heading. That is the default. For this Pluto Coffee, we applied a bigger font. We applied white. We made it all caps. We gave it letter spacing. And we've applied those custom settings on top of the preset. But what I want to do now is I want to make this design here, Pluto Coffee, a preset. I just want to use this again whenever I have an H1. Remember, this is my heading, H1. Maybe I will create another H1 in the future. Then I don't have to design this from scratch when I make those changes. And that is done by going up here to Assign Presets and then select New Preset from Current Styles. A few things will happen. Click and you see this turns dark. If you are using the dark mode, it will turn light. This tells you you are now designing a preset. Up here, you will see it says Heading Preset 2. But here, under Preset Settings, you can change the name. Select that and change it. Make it descriptive so you are not confused later on. What is the meaning or what is the function of this preset? Now for me, I call it H1 Light because it's a light, it's a white heading. Those who understand classes will want to use class terminology here. It doesn't matter. The preset system is not bound to classes in Divi 5. You can use any kind of naming convention here. And that's it. What is super important though is this button in the bottom right-hand corner called Save Preset. Click on Save. And now you will see Pluto Coffee selected, heading, and next to it shows H1 Light. That means that this preset is applied. That means if I go to the second heading that I have here, which we can't see, I click on it, go to Assign Presets, open it, and select H1 Light. And just like that, I have applied that preset. This is the Divi 5 way. You do not design everything from scratch, and you should design presets and make presets as often as you can. Delete this another heading, and we do the same for this text element over here that is an overline. Select it, go to the Assign Presets in the Options sidebar on the right, click New Preset from Current Styles, and the preset name is, I will call Overline dash light. Select Save Preset. You can remove the preset, remove it, And now it's back to the original. Select it again, click on Overline Light, and it's back. If I bring in a new text element, let's bring in one. Click here on the plus, text. Change the text here in the sidebar on the right. My new text. I write it with capital letters and small caps. My assign presets and select Overline Light, and just like that. Now something strange, it is not bringing in the center alignment. What I will do is I will select this one, go to Design, Text, and make sure that it is on center align. Let's switch it and bring it to center align. With this change made, I'll go to Overline Light. Next to it, see this option here, Update Preset with Current Styles. So that center alignment, I'm locking it in. Click on Update, and in the bottom right-hand corner, click Yes. Go ahead and delete. Next one is the button. Buttons, yes, you need a preset for the button. Select the button, go to Assign Presets, New Preset from Current Selection, and Preset Settings, open it up. I'll call this Bronze Button. It's a bronze button. And select Save. Bring in a new button so we can test it. I'll click here on the plus button. And this is the button that we started with at the beginning. Select the button. Go to Assign Presets and select Bronze Button. And look at that. The question that I had and many people have is, now I need to bring in a module element every time and then head on up here and assign the preset. Why can't I just bring it in by default and it looks like that? And the answer is yes, you can. We'll talk about that next.